Hello, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Hope you're having a great week. And last week we had this sin problem that we were given one rule. At least Adam and Eve was given one rule and they couldn't follow it. And because of that, it opened all host of problems and insecurities and things that we now deal with because sin had come into the picture. And not just your sin, my sin, it's just sin in general, that we're in a broken, fallen world that keeps us from where we want to be with God. And we continue this with the sin problem, it causes things called grief, shame, brokenness, because we have been given free will, free to do whatever it is we want. And the consequences of our actions can cause us and can cause broken things to happen because we have the right to choose. We can choose to do right and do wrong. And we set the standards of what we believe is right, what we believe is wrong, and so does God. He set his own standards, and we have them written down in Scripture. And those things we find, most notably the Ten Commandments. They're a set of rules given to Moses and the Jews on how to do things. And then later, we have Jesus. And because of our brokenness, of our insecurities, of these things, sometimes we can get down on ourselves. We can be mean, we can be cruel, we can be hateful. We can say to ourselves that we're not good enough. We're not who we need to be. We don't look a certain way, we don't act a certain way, and we obviously don't agree with each other because we all have different opinions, we have different beliefs, we have different standards, we have different cultures, and it's hard for us to sit down in a room and agree because we don't always see the same things. We don't see eye to eye because we have this thing called free will. We have the ability to choose. And we have that choice. We have the choice to do what God has in store for us. But it's up to us to follow it, to follow after the still small voice, to follow after God. And God can erase that shame, that guilt, that doubt in your life if only you accept it. If only you turn your life to God. That's where I found my freedom. That's where I found my peace. That's where I found my happiness. That's where I found my joy. I haven't found it in anything else. Yeah, other things might have given me temporary highs or lows. But the one thing that's remained constant is in my faith in God, faith in Jesus Christ, that has got me through so many things. And when we allow God to be center in our lives, you can see things transform. And I hope and I pray that you found that in your own life. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your week. I'll have a sermon out 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. And I hope to see you then. Have a good week.